best compliment a stranger ever gave you in public. For 8 months, the same man told me I'd be pouring coffee for the rest of my life. His name was Colton, and he walked into our cafe every weekday at 7:15 in a suit that cost more than my car. He never said please. He'd snap his fingers, mispronounce my name on purpose, and if his oat latte wasn't perfect, he'd make me remake it while a line of 12 people watched. This is why you're back there and I'm out here, he told me once, loud enough for the whole room. Some people just don't have the wiring for anything more. I needed the job too much to fight back. Rent was 2 months late, and the cafe, a tiny independent spot wedged between a bank and a nail salon, was the only shift that fit around my night classes. So I smiled. I remade the latte. I told myself it didn't matter what a man in a $4,000 suit thought of me. There was another regular though, an older woman, maybe 60, who came in around 9 every Thursday for a small black coffee and a plain croissant, warmed, not toasted. She sat in the corner with a battered leather notebook and wrote for an hour, never once on her phone. She tipped in cash and always folded the bill so I couldn't see the amount until she'd gone. The first few weeks it was $5, then 10s. One Thursday it was a 50 with a sticky note. For the person who remembers, I like it warmed, not toasted. Small thing, rare thing. I kept that note in my apron. We started talking on the slow Thursdays. She asked what I was studying, supply chain management, and why. I told her the truth, that I was weirdly obsessed with how a thing gets from a warehouse to a shelf, and that I'd quietly rebuilt the cafe's entire ordering system on a spreadsheet so we stopped running out of beans every Saturday. She listened like it was interesting. Nobody listened like it was interesting. Packing up her notebook one week, she said, "You've got the rarest thing there is. You pay attention to the parts nobody else thinks matter. Don't ever let a loud person tell you that's small." I figured she was just being kind. Colton kept being Colton. It got worse the week something at his finance job must have gone sideways, because he started arriving angry. He knocked a stack of cups off the counter and told me to clean it up, that's your skill set. I picked them up. I remade his latte 3 times that week and thanked him each time. Then came a Thursday I'll never forget. Colton walked in at 7:15, except this time he wasn't alone. He was in his sharpest suit, practically vibrating, holding the door for a woman behind him and laughing too loud. "Right this way. I basically know this place like the back of my hand. I'm a regular, they treat me like family," he was saying. He steered her toward the counter, and she looked up. It was her, the croissant woman. Colton didn't catch my face. He was too busy performing. "Let me handle this," he told her, then snapped his fingers at me. "2 coffees. Try not to mess it up today." He turned back to her with a smile. "Honestly, you have to sell things slowly to help it." The woman set the battered notebook on the floor. "The heck," she repeated. "You know how it is." Colton grinned. Anyway, like I was saying about the regional director role, I'm the obvious pick. Some people have the instincts. Some people pour coffee. She looked at him for a long second. Then she looked at me. "Warmed, not toasted?" "Always," I said. She turned back to Colton, and her voice never rose. "I come in here every Thursday for 7 months. I'm the executive you flew across the country to impress this morning, and I've spent those 7 months watching exactly how you treat a person the moment you decide they can't do anything for you." She slid a business card across the counter, to me, not to him. "You rebuilt this cafe's supply system on a spreadsheet on your own time for $8 an hour. My logistics division has an analyst seat open. Come find me before you finish that degree. You've got precisely the wiring we can't teach." Colton's mouth opened. Nothing came out. She folded a $100 bill into my tip jar where the whole line could see it, tucked the notebook under her arm, and stopped at the door. "The regional director chair you've been rehearsing for?" she said to him. "I'm the one who fills it. Consider it filled, just not by you." Then to me, "There's a gentleman behind you who's been waiting. His croissant, I'd guess, warm." I rang up the next order. I didn't look up. Colton was still standing there in his $4,000 suit when I called the name after his.